Control ejaculation without the stress. Here's your rewritten version as a single continuous paragraph with grammar fixed, wording refreshed, difficult words simplified, and the original tone and engagement preserved. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, we're talking about ejaculation control, focusing on one major mistake many men make and 3 simple practices that can make a real difference. For nearly a decade, she has worked with men on understanding their sexual energy, improving ejaculation control, and learning how to experience full-body orgasms. One of the biggest changes she has noticed over the years is that more people are now aware that orgasm and ejaculation are not the same thing. When she first began teaching these concepts, many men were surprised to learn that they could experience orgasm without ejaculating. These days, most people have at least heard about it. They know it's possible and may have even experimented with it themselves. However, for many men, it remains more of an interesting idea than an actual skill they have mastered. This video is for those who genuinely want results and are serious about developing ejaculation control. As with many topics that become popular, the deeper understanding often gets lost as more people begin talking about them. A lot of advice is shared online, but some very important pieces are often left out. Because of that, many men struggle far more than necessary when trying to develop control. One of the biggest obstacles is something most people rarely discuss. Think about what happens in your body when you normally ejaculate. What happens to your muscles? What happens to your breathing? Most men naturally tighten their bodies. The muscles contract, the breathing becomes quick and shallow, or sometimes the breath is held completely. This tension increases sensation, and that rising intensity helps trigger ejaculation. It feels good, which is why the body learns to repeat the pattern. Now, if your goal is to delay ejaculation or gain more control over it, you need to do the opposite. You need to relax. This is the part that hardly anyone talks about. During intimacy, relaxation is one of the most important skills you can develop. The challenge is that simply telling yourself to relax usually doesn't work. Your body has been trained for years to do the exact opposite. Think about how many times you have ejaculated in your life. Every time, your body reinforced the same pattern. Tense the muscles, change the breath, increase pressure, and ejaculation follows. Over time, this becomes a deeply learned response. Asking your body to suddenly do the opposite isn't easy because you're trying to replace a habit that has been repeated countless times. There is also another layer of conditioning that often begins during a man's first sexual experiences. When many young men started exploring their sexuality through masturbation, there was usually some level of urgency involved. Maybe they were worried someone would walk into the room. Maybe they were afraid of being caught. Even when spending time with a partner, there may have been concerns about parents, roommates, or interruptions. Because of that, many men learned to finish as quickly as possible. Once again, the body adapted by creating more tension. The mind learned that speed was important. The message became clear: finish quickly because there isn't enough time. Years later, many adult men are still carrying that same conditioning without realizing it. This is why relaxation can feel difficult. Instead of simply telling you to relax, she shares 3 practical techniques that can help your body learn relaxation naturally. The first technique is focusing specifically on relaxing the pelvic floor muscles. Rather than trying to relax your entire body at once, focus only on this area. The pelvic floor includes the muscles around the anus, the muscles used to stop urination, and the area connected to your sitting bones. There is no need to identify every individual muscle. Just bring awareness to the entire region. Close your eyes for a moment and focus on this area. You can concentrate on the anus, the muscles you would use to stop urinating, the perineum, or simply the whole pelvic floor. Now gently tighten those muscles, contract them, and become aware of what they feel like when engaged. Then, consciously release them. Let them soften completely. Repeat this once more by contracting the muscles, becoming familiar with them, and then letting them go. Relax them fully. When the pelvic floor relaxes, the genitals relax as well, and that relaxation often spreads through the rest of the body. The second technique involves breathing into the belly. While breathing can happen through different parts of the body, belly breathing is one of the most effective ways to create relaxation. Place your hands over your lower abdomen. As you inhale, gently expand your belly and push against your hands. Allow the stomach to rise as much as possible. Then, as you exhale, lightly press your hands toward your body and let the belly soften inward. Repeat this again by inhaling deeply into the abdomen and then exhaling slowly. Take one more breath the same way. This style of breathing relaxes the lower torso, softens the genital area, and encourages arousal to spread throughout the body instead of becoming concentrated in one place. During intimacy, you won't need to keep your hands on your stomach. This exercise simply helps you understand how proper belly breathing feels. Once you become familiar with it, you can use it naturally during intimate moments. The third technique is using sound. Many men feel uncomfortable making sounds during intimacy because society often treats moaning as something only women do. In reality, sound can be very helpful for men as well. Making sounds helps relax the throat, and the throat has important energetic and nervous system connections to the rest of the body, including the sexual organs. When the throat softens, it becomes easier for energy and sensation to move throughout the body rather than building up in one area. If moaning feels uncomfortable, you can simply sigh during your exhale. Take a deep breath in, then slowly release it with an audible sigh. Repeat this a few times. Inhale deeply and exhale with a relaxed sound. Then do it once more. This simple practice introduces sound in a natural way and encourages greater relaxation throughout the entire body. As you can see, these 3 techniques are straightforward, easy to apply, and available to almost everyone. They help create genuine relaxation and gradually replace the old habit of relying on tension. For nearly 10 years, she has guided men through the process of learning ejaculation control, both in private coaching sessions and through online programs. One of her most popular programs is called Sexual Mastery, which follows a structured 6-step process designed to teach the techniques needed for ejaculation control while also helping men experience full-body orgasms. There are many benefits associated with retaining sexual energy, but the goal is not simply avoiding ejaculation. The goal is also increasing pleasure, enjoyment, and overall sexual satisfaction. Her approach teaches men how to move and distribute sexual energy throughout the body so they can experience deeper pleasure, multiple orgasms, and a greater sense of connection. Anyone interested in learning more can explore the training through the link provided below the video. Hundreds of men have completed the process, and she has even shared these teachings with previous partners, consistently seeing positive results. Hopefully, this video has given you useful tools that you can start practicing right away. Whether you choose one technique or all 3, the key is consistency. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, as it helps show what kind of content you would like to see more of in the future. If you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel because new content is shared every week. Thank you so much for watching, and if you decide to continue exploring ejaculation control, you'll discover many of the benefits this practice has to offer. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.